Hey everyone, welcome to another edition of my live tea tasting. I've got a really great one for you, so I'm gonna go ahead and start the water right now, because I am like really super duper excited to get into this. I'm going on week 3 of my theme this month, which is sweets for your sweet, and this time we're doing a cookie tea, ginger snap cookies. Ooh, I can't wait. I have not smelled this. I have not tasted it. I have no idea what to expect. But I have had the regular gingerbread cookie that's in here, and it's pretty good. Hey, Amanda, welcome. I'm gonna pop this sucker open right now. Oh, this is really, really nice. Now, since it's sample size, I'm just gonna go ahead and throw the entire thing the uh, into the infuser. It'll just Wally, welcome. Oh no, there's more in here than I thought. Okay, you know what? Screw it. YOLO. It'll be a little bit strong. But that's how I like my tea anyway. So yeah, bon appetit. I put slightly a little too much in there. I don't care. I'm gonna go ahead and make it strong anyway. And if it tastes awful, then that's just my fault. Oh, there we go. Ooh, sorry, I'm still fighting that cough. But this week's tea is a mix of 3 different ones. It has gingerbread, cinnamon tea, and ginger tea, which is all 3 black teas. It's going to be a little bit spicy, a little bit savory. Let me get the actual, while the water's going, I'm going to get the actual ingredients. It's got black tea, ginger, natural gingerbread flavor, natural ginger flavor, cinnamon, orange, and natural cinnamon flavor. So it's got like a little bit of everything as far as like the real thing and the natural flavor of it. So it's gonna be really really nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my first whiff. It's one of my favorite parts of the stream. Mm. Okay, so it smells kind of savory, but the black tea is a little bit strong. Yeah, I'm not really getting a whole lot of anything else, except for maybe a little bit of ginger. There's there's a very light scent of something else that's kind of almost like an almond. It's slightly nutty, just like me. Haha. No, that was awful. I couldn't resist that one. But yeah, I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like real quick. So you can see it's like a pretty dark blend. There's the yellow flecks here. That's all the ginger, and you got the orange peels. I'm assuming. Um, I guess I can't really tell what that is. Because I mean, it says orange, but not like orange peels or orange flavor. I don't know. That's a little strange. But yeah. Anyway, I can hear my water is almost ready, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that back because when I as soon as it comes in, I'm gonna pour the water right in. Hey Ma, welcome. I am like I can't wait because I love the gingerbread regular flavor. My sister Teresa, wherever you are, that was the gingerbread was like her favorite winter tea. Like she just fell in love. Shadow, welcome. She loves the ginger tea, so ginger snaps would be right down her alley, and most likely right down mine too. Uh, Back in right before Christmas, I had a sample of the gingerbread tea, and like I wish I would have bought some, but I didn't. I failed. Boo. I smell. Actually, no, that's true. I do smell a little bit. I put on some aftershave, and it's like kind of overpowering. That might be also why I can't really smell the ginger all that much because everything below my nose smells like cologne. Um, So I'm kind of like picking a little bit out of everything, but that's okay. You know, I mean, I would rather smell nice than stinky. Oh, but yeah, it's really weird. It's taking a little bit longer than usual for my water to boil over. Because generally, like once I hear it start to like get loud, it finishes after a couple seconds. But anyway, okay, yeah, now I hear it's starting to come to a boil. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it's like that really big, kind of loud. But oh, there we go. Okay, so it's about to snap. 3, 2, 1. All right. Do I know how to call it or what? Once I actually know what it's doing. There we go. So I'm just pouring everything out. Perfect. And let's get Quackhead going. Now I'm going to be steeping this for 5 minutes at 212 degrees. You know what? I'm going to actually make that 3 minutes. Because when doing the black tea, it tends to get a little strong sometimes, and I don't want the tea to be overpowered. So I'm going to understeep it slightly. Teresa, welcome. I was just talking about you. I'm doing ginger snap tea, and it's made of gingerbread tea, part of it. Ralph, welcome. I see you there. And so I was just telling everybody how that was one of your favorites. For Christmas when I sent it to you last year, or was it last year, 2 years ago? I forget. Tea bags. Oh man. But as I was saying, like I all I'm smelling right now is a lot of my aftershave, and I really need to to time myself better. I literally shaved and put that stuff on like 2 minutes before the stream, and now it's working to my disadvantage a little bit, but in the best way because it smells really good. But anyway, so what was this yummy 2 years ago? That tea is long gone. Oh yeah, well I gotta send you a replacement bag. Probably next year because it's it's out of season right now. But that's okay. You know, I mean, you'll still be there, and I'll still be here, hopefully. Uh, wow, that sounded so grim. It's like we'll be here if I don't die. But no, I'm about 98% sure that I'll still be alive in 2019. Well, for the rest of 2019, because that's when Christmas is coming. Only 10 months to go. Oh, there we go. Quackhead is telling me that my 3 minutes are up. So I'll go ahead and pull some of this out. There we go. And I'll let that sit a little bit. Because I want to show you guys how much that expanded. Oh, that smells really nice. Like now I'm smelling like the entire pot of tea, and I'm getting a good amount of the ginger now. I guess it had to either my aftershave is dissipating, or it had to like be exposed to the air a little bit more. But either way, I'm really getting that scent of ginger and cinnamon. So I'm gonna go ahead and pour some of this out. I don't know. I feel like I'm. What was it? Isn't gingerbread sold all year? I don't think so. I think it's only. I mean, you can buy it online, but I don't. They definitely don't have it during the rest of the year in store. I'm semi-sure that you are able to get it online, but I'm not 100%. I mean, now that Christmas is over, I could check real quick. But that'll be, ouch. Ooh, that's hot. That'll be after a couple minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and pour some of this out. I may be lying to you. I don't know yet. If I'm lying, then you can sue me for false advertisement. Ouch. Ooh, this stuff is hot. I kind of like burned the side of my hand on the pot. Occupational hazard. Anyway, as you saw, it was a bit brown, a little bit red. I'm going to actually, you know what, I'll let that sit after I show you guys. But it's a pretty nice color. It's not super duper dark, so I'm not expecting a really strong taste. I am thinking that it's going to be a pretty powerful black tea taste, because in my experience, the black teas tend to overpower the flavors. But we shall see. I mean, right now I'm getting a lot of the flavor in the scent, but otherwise it's actually it's pretty decent. Ouch! It's super hot. Okay, so I'm gonna check real quick to see if gingerbread is still available. It will only take a moment because I know how important that is to you guys, that everything is accurate. Okay, so let's see. Gingerbread. Nope. I misspelled it. G-E-R bread. Alejandra, welcome. Okay, yeah, it does actually look like it is available online. Hey, how's it going? Okay, so yeah, it does look like it is available online, and it will be available all year round. I'm just gonna take a quick look. I really want to know what that is. Oh, you know what it probably is? Like those brown flecks that I was talking about, the little brown chunks. I'm thinking that actually might be cinnamon bark. Um, Normally when they say cinnamon, they make a differentiation between cinnamon and cinnamon bark, but I think in this case it's just cinnamon. I don't know. But enough about that. Let's get down to why we're all here. Oh, that's really nice. Okay, yeah, once you like really get into it, you smell the gingerbread coming out. All right, here we go. Okay, that's nice. Yeah, I like it's a good balance of the black tea and the ginger and cinnamon. It's not as overpowering as I thought it might be. I'm always kind of wary whenever I go into drinking flavored black teas because it tends to be pretty powerful. Mm, that's nice. That's nice. It's pretty mellow. You get a like you get mostly the cinnamon out of it and a slight pinch of ginger. With the black tea like serving as a really as a really decent base. I don't want to say like I don't want to say that it's a super. It's not a super strong base. It's not what I thought it might be. I'm actually kind of surprised that it's not stronger. Because that's the one thing like I don't like about drinking flavored black teas. All you taste is the black tea. It's a rare occasion where I can actually taste anything else. But this one is a pretty good blend. I mean, I kind of had some confidence because of the gingerbread tea, but the cinnamon tea, like when it's just cinnamon black, it's kind of like just black tea. Mm. Now there's a kind of texture to this tea that I find a little bit interesting because it's not exactly an issue of mouthfeel, but it's kind of like a cool, sweet flavor over your tongue, and I'm getting this kind of like I don't know how to describe it, but like the temperature is hot. The temperature is hot, but the flavor is cool, if that makes sense. It's kind of similar to what you get when you drink a mint tea, when you get like it's hot, but it's cool at the same time. It doesn't have the mint flavor, but it has the mint effect. It's kind of muted, but it's there. I'm getting this kind of like I think part of it might be because of the orange peels actually, because it's kind of citrusy but not. No, let me get some more. I'm thinking that the orange and the cinnamon is giving it a little bit of it's giving it a little bit of a reaction because you know how citric acid uh gets Herman, welcome. You know how citric acid has that kind of cool burning flavor? That's amplified a little bit more by the cinnamon and the ginger actually, now that I think about it. Because you get like the amplification of the overall flavor. You're having a like a two-layer taste in one shot. It's a little bit hard to describe because like you're I really have to think about this. And I know I'm stammering a little bit, but that's only because I want to choose the right description for it. Um, no, I'm going to take another sip just to get it clear in my head. So I'm getting like a literal base of black tea on my tongue. Like I taste the black tea, but it's surrounded by all those other flavors. The coolness of it, um, the cinnamon and uh, the orange and the ginger are in the surrounding areas of the mouth. Like I can taste it when I breathe in, um, and it kind of dissipates. It kind of dissipates after like a couple seconds, but it remains there in the overall flavor, like in the aftertaste. I'm really I'm really struggling here to give an accurate description because it's really interesting. I mean, this is supposed to be a sweet tea, but it's more savory as a dessert. Which I mean, some desserts are savory, which and that's fine. I kind of tend to like it. And speaking of which, I don't know if you guys remember I was talking about the cookie last week from the Indian cookie. Well, we got some here. It's the name of it is Osmania, and I am going to pair it up with this tea in a few minutes. This cookie is gonna go. I assume it's gonna go pretty well. With it, I was hoping that I would have a sweeter tea, but I think it'll go well together. We'll see. Oh, yummy! There's something in that I'm getting that I'm. It's a little hard to describe, and I know I've been saying that because you know I'm trying to find the right word. Um, but the word that keeps popping into my head is like cloves, which is semi-accurate, but picture a muted, yeah, basically tea and biscuits. Um, Picture like a muted clove taste, so you get that spiciness, but not like you get the spice without the sting. I think that that's I think that that's about as accurate as I can make it. Because if you ever bite into a clove, you have a kind of peppery. Snea, welcome. You have a bit of a peppery flavor that somehow it stings your tongue. This doesn't have that. It has the peppery kind of flavor without that actual bite. So it's pretty muted. It's pretty good. So I'm gonna go ahead and open up these cookies because I have been waiting all week to have some, but I behaved for you guys. I figure the best way to enjoy the February Sweets for Your Sweet month would be to also incorporate one cookie tea with an actual cookie. And it would be a whole lot easier if I could actually open this. There we go. There we go. I'm trying not to make a mess. It's just being a little bit stubborn here. Oh, there we go. Live TV. Well, live streaming anyway. Oh my god, there's like there's 2 layers of plastic on this thing. I don't know if you guys can see that. There's a layer here. This second layer just refuses to open. You have my permission to eat a cookie anytime you want. Thank you so much, Teresa, because, if I wasn't an adult, I would definitely need your permission. Oh, come on. Why is this thing? Oh, I gotta give it the mean look. There we go. Haha, the mean look worked. Now I'm opening it. When all else fails, give it the mean look. I got my mean look from my mom. And let me tell you, that mean look always put me in my place. There we go. There. Victory! Okay, here we go. So this is the Osmania cookie. Osmania, I don't know. It's basically like a butter salty, sweet kind of taste, and I really love the way that this goes with tea. I have had it with tea before, not with this particular tea. Oh, excuse me, but I have had it with tea before, and it's really, really good. Oh, yeah. Osmania? Or is that an L? Is it an L? No, it says I. Okay, so Osmanla. Or is that Osmania? I'm assuming that that's a capital I. In which case, Osmania. Osmania. Because I say man. I don't say man. Osmania. Osmania. I'm going to be doing this for like the rest of the hour. It's going to be like me repeating it wrong the entire time. And all you guys are going to get bored. Okay, so it's going to be Osmania. It's Osmania. I'm sticking with it. I'll practice later offline when nobody's watching. That way I can continue to go on with the stream without looking like a complete fool. It's like, this will be the one that everybody just like tunes out. Like, Mike has lost it. He's broken. It's like, Osmania, 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 Osmania. Oh my God, that's just. This would be the one that breaks me. Anyway, mm, this tea, I mean, this cookie is just amazing. I really love it. Mm. Oh, and that goes really, really well. Like it washes down the cookie, and the buttery flavor mixes so well with like the cinnamon and ginger in this. Like you have a sweet and savory and a sweet, savory, and earthy flavor. So they go really well hand in hand, huh? Mm. And it also like it dissolves with the cookie. So you're getting like a whole different kind of experience when you put the two together. You have like this kind of it kind of dissipates into a powder with the tea, and like it mixes together really well on contact. I really like that. Mm. I've never had this before where the tea and the cookie just blend together like this was meant to be. I think that this is today's official pairing. Teresa, this should satisfy your curiosity. Oh no, I don't. No, no, no. I don't dip it in tea. I bite it and then I drink the tea and then it dissipates over the tongue. I didn't dip it. Mm. Yes, seriously. I'm not dipping it. I'm eating it. Nicole, welcome. Haven't seen you in like forever, stranger. Mm. But the flavors go really, really well. Mm. I never would have thought that that the two savory flavors would blend like that. Plus, when you add the orange and the cinnamon onto that, it gives it a nice wholesome spice to it. Wow, this like I'm surprised. I think when I had these cookies before with tea, it was some kind of rooibos. I don't remember which one. It was a couple weeks ago, but I had it and it went well together. But I was having sweet with the sweet and salty, and that was a completely different experience. It was still delicious. Um, so what was it? Someone has to have made Girl Scout cookie teas. I know that they did that with coffee at Dunkin' Donuts. But as far as teas are concerned, I mean, we already have the cocoa mint as far as like the thin mints. Um, I don't know as far as any other ones what it would entail, but we'll see. I mean, I know that there is like a peanut butter tea. Um, I don't know. We'll see. Now that peanut butter tea also comes with a disclaimer. It did come from David's, and David's uses all kinds of stuff for their tea. Not not always so healthy, but it was still delicious. I don't often do David's teas on my stream, but this one that I had, it was peanut butter or something, and I also mixed it with s'mores. Caramel and coconut. I can actually work with that. If I do a caramel and coconut, um, I would do coconut pao chang with maybe caramel rooibos. That might work. I'll have to write that down. And I know that you don't like rooibos, but that's okay. I already made you your own personal tea, and you still have yet to drink it. Both of you, I'm talking to you, Shanna and Nicole. Both of you like leaving me hanging. Oh, so what's wrong with what's wrong? Kill you? What's going? What's going on with that? Are you mad that I'm like eating the cookie and like leaving it in my mouth as I drink? But I mean, it's good like that. I know I'm not dipping it in the tea technically. Mm. I'm just letting the flavors mix. And I know I shouldn't be talking with my mouth full, but oh, coconuts. Yeah, I forgot. But you said that your reaction to coconut was not that bad. It was just itchy. So I won't make it. I won't make it for you. I'll just make it to see who anybody else who would eat it because it's still really a really delicious combination. And it looks like my computer fell asleep and will not turn on. There we go. I hate it when that happens. It always, I don't know, I hate when that happens because I use my computer as a reference sometimes. There we go. Okay, now it's back in action. Oof. Oh boy. Okay. So, any questions, comments, anything you want to ask? Now's your chance. I'm pretty satisfied. I think I'm gonna have to slow down a little bit. And I realized after the stream was over last week that I only drank half the pot and the other half I left inside. And like it completely slipped my mind um that I had more in the tea. I mean in the pot. I don't know, it was weird. But like I was thoroughly enjoying. That was the pancake tea. No, wait, no, was it pancake? Yeah, well, last week was pancake, but I don't remember if I left half of it of the pancake or half. Well, anyway, so why do you have to limit your exposure to cloves? Is that like a having issues lately? I don't know. Oh, excuse me. And yeah, absolutely. Come downtown, Shanna. We haven't seen you since New Year's. I mean, no, not even New Year's. It was Christmas. So yeah, it's time to pay another visit. Whew. Oh man, oh that's so good. And as it cools down, what was that? That's personal info because of the cloves. I don't know. How is that personal? Oh, you get blisters. Oh, I see. So it might be some sort of reaction. Well, that's okay. I mean, it's already a well-known fact that I am a dang fool. So I don't think if Facebook can own it, that's fine. I am free. I own it myself. So, but yeah. Anyway, I lost my train of thought. Uh, that's what I was saying. As it cools, interestingly enough, I'm starting to get like more of the orange flavor out of it, which I wasn't expecting because orange is like maybe the um, fourth or fifth in line as far as strong flavors. But yeah, it's like I'm getting like a kind of orangey, and you know what? There's like a little bit of caramel. Uh, I think it's just a mixture of the cookie also that's giving that kind of reaction. What was this? I think Italian food. Complete this sentence: spaghetti and meatballs. Meatballs. Okay, and free metro this weekend. It crossed my mind to go into the city, but I got to see the tax people tomorrow. Oh, well, why do you have to be an adult tomorrow? Man, adulting sucks. I have been adulting way too long, and I want to stop it. I'm sorry, I'm like talking with my mouth full again. Oh, I'm such a kid. Oh, oh, it's so good. Like I'm feeling. Oh yeah, I want your money too. Oh, I am gonna save you some of these cookies. Don't worry. I'll probably. I don't know if I can pack them quite yet. I don't know. I'll figure something out. But don't worry, I'm not gonna hog them. Oof. Hold on. Oh. Ooh. Yeah, I needed to drink something that was slightly choking. And I hate when I choke on camera. It's awful. But anyway. Oh yeah, I thought I got a message. Oh, anyway, so right now I'm feeling pretty mellow. This tea is like it's really satisfying. As far as like my appetite is concerned, I was slightly hungry when I started, but I feel I feel filled a little bit. Um, it's like a really pretty mellow kind of flavor. I'm good with that. You know. There we go. Yeah, for some reason it was my camera was out of focus and I had to fix it, kind of, sort of. I don't know why it does that. It's that autofocus. It started like going into my background. Anyway, so questions, comments, anything you want to talk about? Now's your time. Now's your time. I'm feeling kind of mellow. I'll answer anything. I wanted to swish it around a little bit so that I could taste it a little bit better. I'm also having like the cookie flavor is still in there and it's still mixing pretty well. Um, I think that this was like a really nice addition to the to the experience because normally I just straight up drink the tea. It's a rare occasion when I pair it with anything, and usually when I pair it, it's with my goddaughter, and she takes over the stream, so I can't really talk about the pairing all that much as I'd like to. But in this case, now that I have the stream all to myself, I can talk about how the two flavors go together. What was this? If pancake tea and ginger cookie tea were in a MMA match, who would win? I think that they would team up together and beat me down. I honestly think that they would both just turn on me because I drank their cousins. No, I mean honestly, I think that gingerbread cookie would be the winner because gingerbreads are harder than pancakes. So it'll just cut right through the pancake, and that will be that. So that is my official answer. I don't even. let me see. What was the one before that? It was um. Oh, I forgot not last week's tea. The week before was. Yeah, you're gonna make me get up, aren't you? Okay. It was the butterscotch cheesecake. Yeah. So if butterscotch cheesecake were to enter the ring in a three-way match, I still think that I think that ginger snaps would win only because it's a stronger taste out of all three. Welcome back, Nicole. It's a stronger taste and it's a bit harder, a bit spicier. That's for sure. Because of the ginger and the cinnamon and all that. So I think that the strongest out of the three so far is this one. Um, and it's actually it's strong in a good way. I don't mind it one bit. Oof. I was like, wow, you entered the stream and I said something about a three-way. Well, you know where my streams can go. It's all it all gets wacky sometimes. Oh, so I'm gonna go ahead and top myself off. There goes that beautiful bronze color again. Oh, it's dripping on my fingers. Ah. I don't know, man. I've been making a mess all day today. Like, I spilled some of my tea at work on my sweater. On this specific sweater. And I was like, why? It never happens before. But it did during my break. Come on, there we go. Yeah, I don't know why my camera's auto-focusing on the wrong thing. Whew. But anyway, yeah, apparently, when you're not there, it throws off my entire day, and I don't know what to do with myself. Would he please change? I will change. I will change. I mean, you can see it didn't leave a stain. It spilled right over here, and there is nothing there. Like, I got it in time to wipe off. It's just a real pain sometimes. So it was this. There's a few places in the city to have high tea. I want to take you to a place that has ginger cake and hot custard. That sounds amazing. Like, I've always wanted to have high tea, and there are a few places here in Chicago that I can have high tea. There's what was it? The Russian. Was it Russian high tea? I don't want to mix it up with the Russian tea room. That's a New York thing. But there's Russian high tea. Shanna, if you remember any of the other ones from that list that you sent, but yeah, that I definitely want to try one of these days. There's a place that I saw. Yeah, the Drake. That's what it was. Russian Tea Time and the Drake. I think the Drake also had a tea tour to go along with the high tea. I know one of these places does, and it was like it's definitely something I'd like to try. I think it comes in one package. Yeah, the Palmer House also. I am familiar with the Palmer House. I can't believe I didn't think of it just now. But yeah, there's a few places here that have it. And I definitely want to try it one of these days. Probably when the spring comes and it's warmer out, we can do like a dress up. Have a whole group of us go and just have fun with it. We'll see. You know me, I'm always down for adventure. Whew. Oh my god, I'm so stuffed right now. It's crazy. Oh, was this? You still want to do a tasting at Tilula? Well, we can. I mean, we still have to figure out how much it is to get the whole room, and maybe we'll go as like a really big group. I don't know. That's something that I want to put into the community. Start to get together as a group and do tea related things. And that's something that I think I know that we could at least get the tea crawl going. That's something that I'm really looking forward to. So you said there's another tea place that serves high tea, but there are so many teas, it's almost overwhelming. Well, that's why you need somebody like me to help you to help guide you through it. I mean, I know the kind of teas that I like, and I know the kind of teas that I can recommend. I have a pretty good record when it comes to finding teas that people enjoy. We could do the princess party with Tilula. That I think would be amazing. I mean, I need to get a tiara and a little frilly dress. But yeah, it's it's something that I can definitely get with. And yeah, Teresa, Tilula is just a Chicago thing. It's a one shop. It's just one tea shop. It's by O'Hare somewhere. Yeah, it's in the burbs. It's a nice little shop. They have it's basically divided into two places. One is like the tea shop with a little tasting area cafe thing, and then they open up into another I think they opened up they bought the building next door. Yeah, Park Ridge. Oh yeah, you know what? Go yeah, you guys can talk about. I'll keep talking about Tilula. But they open up into a different section where they have like a tasting bar. They have tasting classes, kind of like a party area. Where they have like tables and chairs and stuff. Not so much tea, but they have teaware on the shelves. A lot of like teapots and uh, I don't know if they have kettles. I know that they have the porcelain. They have the. I hope I'm saying this right. The Yixing. I can never pronounce it correctly. Um, but yeah, that's like that second section is where they do like the displays, the demonstrations. Um, and it's a really awesome it's a really awesome shop. It's a little bit difficult for me to get to, but I think that I think I've been there about 2 or 3 times, I want to say, and I really have a nice place to. It's a really nice place to go just to relax and hang out. Like it's very welcoming, and the people there are awesome. They're really nice. Ooh, ooh, my God. Oh, I'm so stuffed. Okay, so bring up again questions, comments, anything you want to talk about. I do have a couple of announcements, so you can just throw your questions and comments at me while I talk about this. So first things first, um, we're gearing up for Community Month, which is in the next 2 weeks. I have the finals list. Some of you voted, some of you haven't. Please vote because right now we're in a tie and I need a tiebreaker. Um, oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. And I want to get more people involved in the process because oh, excuse me. I want to get more people involved in the process because the more you're invested in this portion, the more you'll be invested when the fundraising starts. So, I'm going all in on this one, you guys. I have a list of different challenges. Have a good night, Alejandra. I'll see you later. I have a list of challenges that I will meet once we get the final tally of however much however much we raise. Now remember, you guys, the goal is $1,000. There are over 100 people on the group, so if everybody gives $10, then we'll be able to hit that goal no problem. This is not also going to be limited to the group. I'm going to call on you guys to also spread the word, talk to your friends and family and neighbors, anybody that you know would be willing to give to a good cause. Once we decide what that cause is, then I really want to make a positive impact. So if we can hit that $1,000 goal, I'm gonna get that teapot tattoo. Like, that is commitment, you know. I'm going all in, and I hope that you guys are with me on this, because it's going to be a wonderful experience, and it's something that it's enriching, and it's giving back to the community, and that's what this group should be about. It's not just tea, but it's also about fellowship. It's also about getting together with others and really putting yourself out there and coming together, just to really really make an impact on each other's lives and change for the better. Oh, how big will the tattoo be? I don't know yet. I'm working on it with Jose. I have an idea of what it is. Um, I just haven't measured it out. I haven't. I'm assuming it's going to be like about between 4 and 6 inches. We'll see. Um, but like, I love the design. I think it's going to be super duper awesome, and I really hope that this will commemorate the goal that we're setting. So yeah, we'll go ahead and there we go. Doggone it. It keeps turning off. So we'll go ahead and reach out to the community, make a difference, and we'll see what we can do. Uh, Another next announcement. Oh yeah, that's what it was. Um, where will the it's not going to be Mrs. Potts. The tattoo is most likely going to be on my calf. Most likely. I don't know if that'll change depending on what the design is, but we'll see. Um. Anyway, announcement number two. Next week will be my very first sponsored tea stream. Uh, I have had the honor and the privilege of having tea provided by Tea Vendor, and they will be bringing you the next the next stream, and it goes along the lines of this entire month, and it will be a double tasting. So I might as well make the announcement now. I think I already told you guys what it was. Let me move some of this out the way. I have so much. Let me move that there. I have so much stuff on my tea trunk. Okay, so next week I have a double tasting in mind. It's going to be salty cream caramel and rooibos cream caramel. So we're looking at two amazing sweet flavors. Yes! And this is going to be the most amazing way to finish off the month. It doesn't get much sweeter than caramel, you guys. And, I was actually going to do a caramel tea anyway. But this one, I think it trumps the plan that I had. So I'm going to go along with it. Since this one is going to be sponsored, and I'm really looking forward to it. Put the tattoo on my lower back as a tea stamp. Yeah, that's no, I'm not gonna do that. Oh, that'll be awful. Like I'll go up into the clubs and show it off. No, it's not gonna be a good look, Because if I end up in prison, that is not gonna work in in my favor. Anyway, mm. Oof. Oh man, I am like so stuffed right now. Like I'm gonna sleep like a baby only because like I'm almost euphoric. Not as euphoric as the broccoli tea, but I'm close to it. Oh man. I don't think anybody actually plans on going to jail, but you never know. How about on the side of my ribs? I actually am thinking about another piece to put there. But that's for another time, another day. I honestly think that if we hit the $1,000 goal, that will be that would be my that would be my next tattoo altogether. So was it for robbing a tea shipment? You never know. Don't give away my master plan. If I if you give it away, the police will definitely come for me. They'll be like, we have it on Facebook. There's video evidence. Counterfeit tea? Oh, excuse me. There's already enough of that around. You know how I feel about counterfeit tea. Then, no, I'm just wow. That's awful of me to say, but kind of true. If we get more than 1,000, do I cover myself in teapot tattoos? Probably not. I might add a teacup along with it though. So this is what we'll do. Okay? For the $1,000 mark, we'll get a teapot. Anything over $1,000, even if it's like 1,001, I'll add a teacup to it. How does that sound? Does that sound good? I think that sounds good. I don't know uh if Facebook allows you to go over your goal. I mean I don't see why not. But once you hit that goal, I'm definitely like I'm gonna be in like I'm excited just talking about it. But yeah, like I'm really truly hoping that we hit that goal because this is going to be an amazing experience, and it's something that I really think the us as a Facebook group will benefit from. We'll all have that knowledge that we made a difference in people's lives, and $1,000 is a good chunk of change to do that. So yeah, I hope to hit that goal. Am I gonna get a tattoo of a tea bag? That depends on how much we make after. Like, okay, if we get 1,000, I get the teapot. If we get 1,001 to 1,000 to 1,100, then no to 1,099, I'll get the teacup. If we get 1,100, I will add a tea bag to it. Okay? How's that sound? For the 1,000, then 1,099, and then 1,100. I'll just keep on adding stuff the more that we get. Because this is going to turn into like this. I'm going to have this huge tea set on my leg. I'll be like, where did that come from? I don't know. But yeah, I will put a tea bag on there if we hit 1,100. And we'll cap the 1,100 because I don't want to have like an entire tea thing that goes all the way up my leg and halfway to my hip and all that. because that's going to just be going overboard. But I think that a teacup and a tea bag are they're not out of the question. Oh, and I was gonna say something else, and I can't remember what now. I was I was in. Oh my god, a bowl of sugar! You guys, we're already gonna be like stuck. Here's what I'll do. I'll do the tea bag, the teacup, and the teapot for 1100, and a bowl of sugar might be reserved for next year or something like that. I don't know. We'll see. Right now, I'm concentrating on this year, hoping to reach that goal. And I know you were kidding, but it's like so much. Oh man. Anyway, yeah, that's we went out to left field this time around. Whew. But anyway, okay. So do we have anything? Do I have any other announcements? I don't think so. Yeah, I think that's it for the announcements. So if you have any questions, comments, now's your chance because I am two or three two or three sips away from finishing off my cup. I mean, I could totally chug this, but oh, I'm like so stuffed right now. I'm gonna spend half the night in the bathroom. I just know it. Oh my god! All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and chug this for you guys. If you guys have any questions, comments, don't forget to vote. I want to get a really good charity, and we have some really good ones. So, by all means, get this going and down the hatch. And I dribbled all over myself. Ugh. That was awful. Oh, I have a drinking problem. I can't keep it all in my mouth. Anyway, thank you guys for joining me once again. I will catch you guys later. Remember, next week is my first sponsored. Welcome back, Amanda, to the end of the stream. Uh, keep in mind, go ahead, vote because I want to get a good one. Um, and I will see you guys next week. Have a great weekend. Bye.